What's up, beautiful people? Thank you so much for watching my first video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to see how I achieve this look, keep right on watching. Hey, y'all. All right, are y'all ready to get into this look? Okay. So my face has been exfoliated and moisturized. It's always good to do that before you put any foundation, eyeshadow, anything on your face. Okay. Okay, baby, let's get into this look. So I'm starting with my Fenty Beauty Primer. I did forget to show the bottle. Sorry. Okay. But I will put in the links, everything in below in the description box. Ooh, tongue tied. I'm going to rub it in real good all over my face. And I'm going to start with my eyebrows first. And I'll be using my Anastasia brown pencil in ebony. Now keep in mind, sis, when you're doing your eyebrows are not going to be identical, but they need to be at least twins or close to it. Okay. And this is the hardest part for me. Now, this is the hardest part for me because it takes patience. And baby, if it takes you 30 minutes to do your eyebrows, it's gonna just take you 30 minutes to do your eyebrows. But I line it below and I do line a little bit above, and then I start blending that in. Don't forget, blending is the key. You don't want any harsh lines or anything on your eyebrows, your foundation, none of that. After you have that blended, I'm going to go ahead and conceal it. And I'm going to be using my Fit Me by Maybelline in the color Honey Mail. And I just take a little bit of that out and I put it on my brush. And I go from the arch and I work my way to the tip of my brow all the way to the actual arch of my brow. And I do that for both sides. Now, sis, I did use kind of a lighter concealer, but it's okay. So just bring it down, blend it in real good. Like I said, don't forget that blending is key. So I blend it on both sides very good. And I also put some on my lid and I bring that down and blend that in with that. So when I put my eyeshadow on, it'll all come together as one. Okay. So here I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty in the shade 14, and I'm just going to evenly blend it all over my face. Now with this Fenty Beauty, it is skin in the bottle. It goes on so smooth. So smooth. So when you're putting it on, just make sure you blend everything real good. Like I said, blending is key. Cannot stress that enough. Blending is key. You don't want no lines of demarcation in your face. You want everything to flow and look flawless. And Fenty Beauty goes on smoothly. So, yes. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer. I'm using Bare Minerals Bare Pro Dark Neutral in 13. I did not want under my eyes to be like real white, so I used a darker concealer shade. And I'm going to put that on my forehead real good. And I'm also going to put that on up under my eyes and on my chin. And I'm going to take a lighter concealer and I'm going to put it on top. So that way I don't look washed out, as they say. And I'm also going to put that down the brim of my nose. Honey, I forgot to set them eyes, okay? So I'm going to be using my Bare Mineral finishing powder to set that. And you want to set your eyes because it makes your eyeshadow last longer instead of creasing and looking runny looking. So I'm going to set that on both sides of my eyes, of course. So what you do to one side, you do to the other. So this is a new beauty blender and I do not Careful, it's so hard. And this was my first time using it. I probably should just stuck with what I was used to while I was recording this video. But, you know, blending is key. So I just had to blend like it was no tomorrow. So I blended it out the best way I could. And like I said, blending is key. So please make sure you blend. I told you, I cannot stress that enough. Make sure you blend. So your foundation and your concealer all needs to blend together. You do not need any lines of demarcation. Okay? Blend, sis. Now I'm going to set my face. I'm going to pour it in the top. I'm going to use the same powder I use for my eyes. And I'm going to put that up under both of my eyes, my forehead, and my chin. Now, they call this baking. So, I am baking, honey. So, bake, sis. And some people bake long, some people don't bake long. But this is how it's supposed to look when you are baking. Not too much. You don't want to look like a clown. But you just want to set that concealer all around your face. So I'm going in with my Nubian 3 Coral Palette eyeshadow palettes. And this is how it looks. Do you see those colors? Those colors are beautiful. Beautiful. So I just picked a few colors. And I'm going to go in with a lighter shade inside of my crease. I have like a little hooded eyes just a little bit. So I'm going to make sure I blend that into my crease. And I'm going for, like I said, a subtle pink look. So I'm not going to go in with a darker shade. I'm going to go in with a more lighter shade to help transition as I build my colors up. So it will look natural. And of course you have to blend real good. You don't want any lines in your eyeshadow as well. Now that I have that first color, I'm going to take my second color and I'm going to pat that down on my eyelid. And I'm actually blending that in as well as I pat it in with the first color. And though I learned that more that you tap it, the more that it lays better. Now here's my third color that I'm putting in the corner of my eye. And it's like a darker shade. It's darker than both of those. And I like to have that little smoky look on the side of my eye. So I'm going to put that there. Now, I always try to have what I need in hand, but I couldn't find what I was looking for, and I decided to do a sparkle, so I had to find my color spell. Here it is, and this is like a sparkle primer, and I'm just going to put that over my eye, and I'm going to use my same brush I used for my concealer, and I'm going to just kind of like pat that where I want my glitter to go. Now, this is my first time doing a cut crease. And I also did not realize that I was not in the camera. I was all in the mirror, okay? So I do apologize about that. And I'm just going to let that dry, trying to get that dried off a little bit before I decide to add my eyeshadow, just because I don't want it to be like gooey or runny looking. So once I feel like that is dry, I'm going to take another one of my eyeshadow brushes and I'm just going to pat that pink. Do you see how pretty that pink is? Oh, honey, I fell in love with this pink. That pink is so beautiful. Like, oh my God. And then while I pat that on my eye, I'm going to also, of course, go to the other side and pat that all around as well. And like I said, I have hooded eyes. So when I put some on, I did look up to see where I needed to go, and it'll actually like transfer from the top lid to up top, you know what I'm trying to say. So here is what it looks like, but I'm actually going to go in again with another brush just to blend in that darker shade on the corner of my eye again, just in case I lost any when I was putting my pink on, and plus I want that to blend together. Now I'm going to be using my BB Sculpting palette, and I'm going to use the highlight in the bottom center, and it's called Starlight. And I got this palette actually as a gift from my mama, and I use it mostly for my highlights. I really don't even use the contour part, but I probably just need to start using some of that too, you know, just to use it more often. But I'm going to apply that to my cheek, and I have high cheekbones. Now, some people may or may not have high cheekbones, but I do have high cheekbones. So I actually apply a little more than some people. I don't know. It's just me. And this is how it's supposed to look. And how it's, you know, shining, looking like some shmoney. And I'm going to put it on top of my top lip. And I'm also going to put it on the brim of my nose. Now, hold on. I'll be back, y'all. Now, this is my finished look. Now, I did put on my lashes and my lips outside of the camera, simply because I have to personally concentrate when I put on my lashes. Because, honey, sometimes putting on them lashes are, oh, honey, they are, ooh wee, baby. It's hard. And this is an up close with my highlight. As you can see, it's shining, boo, shining. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be posting everything down in the description box, everything I use, and where you can find it, where you can get it. And I do really appreciate you all for watching my first YouTube video. So please do not forget to subscribe for more videos. Okay? Bye, loves.